Hello everyone, welcome to the video. So I'm looking a little bit disheveled today because it's my day off and I'm just chilling. That's all I'm doing. I just wanted to make this little video. It's something that I've worked on for a long time. Just randomly I'll be walking and be like, hey, this is a good idea. But I'm trying to summarize it in one video. So I think the best way to describe this video would be a local's guide to Whistler. So for a lot of you, I'm sure it's your first winter. It's actually my second winter, so I feel like I'm a bit of a veteran here. Obviously there are people that have been here a long time and probably know many more secrets than I do. I feel like I'm only scratching the surface here, but I just wanted to make a little video of some little tips and tricks for people who are moving here and living here and kind of want to know the inside scoop from someone that has lived here and gotten used to this little town of ours. Whistler is a great place for people to travel, and I was just looking up on YouTube, there are a lot of videos about fun things to do in Whistler. But I think also the best part about Whistler is all the people that actually live here. It is a crazy little town and it is so magical, just becoming friends with people from all over the world that have come here randomly and just started a new life. And yeah, it's a really crazy thing to be a part of. So I just thought I would share some little tips and tricks to help you have the best time here and make the most of it. I've posted a lot of videos in the past on working in Whistler, getting a job and just weird things about Whistler, but this is not weird things. This is just things that you should know to make your life better, that I think anyway. So a little inside scoop that I want to share with you. I don't know if this is against the rules, but listen, this is what I think. So am I gonna get in trouble? No, this is fine. I'm not saying anything bad. If anything, I'm supporting the town and supporting the my workplace and other workplaces. So my first tip and the biggest tip is that you should make as many friends as possible in as many different jobs as possible. So obviously it is a town where it's about who you know, not what you know. And I think that having friends in good places can help you live a really lovely life here. For instance, with my job, I've worked my way up and have made a lot of connections with other people in different locations, and then when I get to visit them, they obviously look after me, make me feel like a very special guest. So it's just a really nice thing. I also think you shouldn't just be friends with people for benefits, but it is just nice seeing familiar faces and you look after your friends and they look after you, and it's really nice. So I would say definitely be friends with people that work for the mountain. And for instance, I work for the mountain and I get discounted lift tickets that I can give to my friends and family. What else? I don't know. That's all I really get to share with people. But I think there's more. I can't think of it right now because I personally get a lot of benefits. I can do a whole video on why you should work for the mountain, but I'm not going to go into that. But oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. People in other departments rentals get cheaper rentals to give to their friends and stuff like that. So there's definitely lots of good benefits there. Another business called Gibbons own a lot of the bars around town. So if you work for Gibbons, you can get 50% off, I believe. A lot of people that I know work full-time for the mountain, so they get all their benefits there. And then they also work part-time at a Gibbons location, and then they have just free stuff everywhere. Well, not free, but discounted. And I just think that's very, very clever, and that's something that I would suggest. Sorry, I've gone on a kind of tangent there. Yeah, make lots of friends and put yourself out there. That's what I'm trying to say. These next few are more not really an inside scoop, more just some personal advice for you. So my number one advice is nothing good happens after 2 a.m. I truly believe that here. Yeah, there are times where you have a fun night, but I do think that if you're going out a lot, you know, you don't have to go to every kick-ons. That's all I'm trying to say. It's just going to burn you out and it's not really worth it, and you're just going to make silly mistakes. So, you know, maybe when the club's shut, that's a sign to go home. That's all I'm trying to say. The second thing is, don't waste a day off hungover. If you are hungover, like, still go to work, get paid to be hungover. That's I'm not recommending that. I'm just saying that being hungover on your day off, sitting at home, feeling sorry for yourself is just like not a good time. So if you are going to be hungover, get paid for it, or still just like get up and go on the mountain because you don't want to waste a day. Thirdly, for my like little advice, definitely make the most of the après environment. So après is all about like afternoon drinking after going skiing. I still firmly believe that even for like when you're not skiing, it is so nice just going out for a drink after work or like in the afternoon, and then you can call it quits early, and then you don't have to stay up all night. I think it's just like a really, really fun thing to do. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't even know. I don't know what anyway, do you like my jersey anyway? I'm going full Canadian now. Okay, back to the inside scoop. Obviously, if you've arrived in Whistler, you've seen that many things are expensive. It is an expensive place to live. Groceries are expensive. It's hard to get some things, and obviously you don't want to like have to go all the way to Vancouver to like go get something. So I would suggest doing something very, very simple, and that is get Amazon. What is my hair doing? Sign up for Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure it's only like $10 a month or something like that, and that gets you free delivery or free next day delivery for Amazon. And I'm not joking, you can get literally every single thing ever on Amazon. Like anything that you could possibly think of, you can get it on Amazon. So like I tend to buy like all my beauty and healthcare stuff on there, like towels, literally like everything, electronics. It comes like the next day, it's cheaper, and it's just like so easy. And yeah, I would just, it's actually insane how much stuff I can get sent to my house in just one day. Like, where does it come from? I don't even know. But that's my tip for you. Something that I always go on about all the time, like if you go back and watch my videos, I've probably said this in like 6 videos, please, for the love of God, buy some ice cleats. If this is your first winter season here, you probably don't realize how slippery the ground gets. When especially in Whistler, it doesn't get like super cold. So what happens is it'll snow and then it'll melt, or it'll like rain and that'll freeze, like same kind of deal. Basically it just turns to ice, and it's actually really hard to walk in the ice, and you will fall over and like hopefully not hurt yourself, but it does happen a lot. And just like, even if you're not gonna fall, like even if you fall over and don't hurt yourself, it's just like, it makes it so much faster and easier to walk around when you have cleats on. And especially in Whistler, like you'll be walking a lot. If you live up in housing, you have to walk the hill, which is obviously like very slippery. So just get some cleats, and then you don't have to worry, and you can be superior to anyone that doesn't have them. As a now Whistler local, I suggest that you look into local discounts and just anything like local. So a lot of places will do like local discounts on like coffee and that kind of thing. And then there are like locals nights for some places, like for instance the Spa does Tuesday half off, I believe. I haven't been, maybe by the time I post this I would have been, because I really want to go when my brother comes. But anyway, half off there. And then the Racket Club does Monday local night, so it's like $10, and then you can play pickleball and just have a good time. So there are lots of fun things out there if you just like look around for those. Something that also happened this dead season for me, did I say seasoned? Basically dead season is the time of year between like the mountain closing and opening. So like for instance, it happens after winter before summer. There's like a little bit of a dead period, and then there's a bigger dead period between like the end of summer and waiting for winter. when it shuts for summer and then it reopens for winter, there's quite a big gap, and they call that the dead season. During that time, the village is very, very quiet, and a lot of the restaurants would do like a dead season deal. I would definitely keep an eye out for those when a time comes, and like make the most of it, because usually like a lot of those places you either like can't afford, or you just don't want to spend that much money on a meal. So it's like a great time to just be randomly fancy. Like when you're just not doing much, you're like, hey, let's go for a fancy dinner, and you get to try places out, and then you can like recommend places to your friends, or like, you know what places will be nice when you do want to go spend top dollar in winter. So I think that's definitely something to like look out for and enjoy when you're not working. I sort of already touched on this, but the Mountain do like a holiday helper program where you work basically like less than part-time, and you just have to do like a certain amount of shifts over winter, and you get basically all the benefits of a full-time worker. Like you get a free ski pass, and yeah, all the other benefits that we get. I think it's like a really good deal, and yeah, it's definitely worthwhile for people who like already have a full-time job and housing elsewhere, and you just want to get like your ski pass. Maybe like it's probably too late now for this winter, but definitely like for next winter, or just like to keep an eye out for if you have like any friends that are interested. I would recommend that 100%. And another little inside scoop. I'm sorry, I'm really shaky. I'm not shaky, I'm shaking my legs. Another little piece of advice that I would suggest that I didn't really know before coming here is, if you get to pick your days off of the week, don't do it on the weekend. The weekend is like when everything is like a lot busier, the mountain is busier, everything's busier. Definitely take your weekend on weekdays. So like I personally like Tuesday, Wednesday the best. The mountain's quiet, and yeah, for instance, like the local nights that's on like Tuesday, you're already off work, like it's, I don't know, it just makes sense. So that's definitely something, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, so I think that is all my little tips and tricks for you. I'll keep making these videos as I keep thinking of ideas, but yeah, I guess my biggest advice to you would be to put yourself out there, make lots of friends in nice places, make the most of your time. Like I said, you don't have to go out past 2 a.m. every night, then you're not going to have energy to do the fun things that you love. By the way, you can definitely get vitamins on Amazon Prime. By the way, you can definitely get vitamins on Amazon. That's definitely something that I would recommend. I feel like I'm such a mum, like telling you guys off, like take your vitamins, but like, yeah, just because you're in a really fun place doesn't mean that like life stops. You still need to look after yourself. So yes, do what you can to be preventative and look after yourself. Make time for wholesome things, and yeah, just say yes to things when you can. I don't know, is that it? I feel like that I didn't have as much. Guys, I'm literally editing this right now, and this clip I just stopped talking. I think I'm trying to say I'm sorry I didn't have more advice. I felt like, yeah, I had so much to tell you, and then I just was like, I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, anyway, hope you're enjoying the video. Anyway, if this is your first winter season, I hope this video helps, and feel free to check out all my other videos that I post. I'm sure I will have lots of advice for you coming. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, be safe. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time.